Welcome to the Commencement 2025 of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, City University of Hong Kong. As the ceremony will start soon, please take your seats now. When the procession enters the hall, please rise and remain standing until the presiding officer declares the ceremony open. Please rise again when the procession leaves the hall. During the ceremony, please do not eat or drink in the commencement venue or leave your seats for photo or video taking. Please also put your mobile devices on silent mode. As courtesy to the ceremony, any person who disturbs the event or other attendees will be asked to leave the venue. Graduates are subject to disciplinary actions according to the City University of Hong Kong Code of Student Conduct. Thank you for your cooperation. 歡迎各位莅臨參加香港城市大學人文社會科學院2025年度畢業典禮。典禮即將開始，請各位從速就座。稍後當典禮行列進入會堂時，請各位起立，直至主禮人宣布典禮正式開始。當畢業典禮完結，典禮行列離開會堂時，亦請各位起立。畢業典禮進行期間，請勿於場內飲食或離開座位拍照及錄影。同時，請各位關上手提電話的響鬧裝置。為尊重畢業典禮，任何人若妨礙典禮活動進行或打擾其他出席者，將被要求離開會場。根據大學學生守則，畢業生如有此類行為，將受到紀律處分。多謝合作。Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. 各位來賓請起立。Please remain standing for the national anthem. 就國歌請肅立。Dean of College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Alfred Tackey Hall is presiding. 主禮人人文社會科學院院長何達基教授。
I declare this commencement open.
Please take your seat. 請就座。Dean of College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Alfred Tackey Hall will address the audience. 請人文社會科學院院長何達基教授致辭。
Graduates, parents, colleagues, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences at the City University of Hong Kong, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to all of you, the class of 2025. The past 2 years have been a time of turmoil, to say the least. In Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, there have been ongoing wars. Many people around the world are facing hunger and malnutrition crisis as a result of these conflicts and the impact of climate change. Closer to home in Asia, we are experiencing some turmoil as well. I think here of the earthquake in Myanmar that caused many deaths and losses and also impacted Bangkok. There are also rising concerns about human trafficking, drugs, and financial scams in the region. The trade war and tech war between China and the US have also caused a lot of economic stress and uncertainty in the market. According to the World Bank, global growth is projected to be only 2.3% in 2025, which means that the average global growth in the first 7 years in the 2020s so far will be the slowest of any decade since 1960s. Here in Hong Kong, we are very fortunate to still experience peace, stability, and sustained growth in our economy. However, our retail and property sectors are facing some challenges given the cloudy global outlook. Given the state of the world, this graduate class has its work cut out for it. And just when you might have thought that everything would go back to the good old days one day, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and other AI platforms emerged. Now we all, including myself, have to wonder whether we will be replaced, whether we can outcompete machines, and what will happen to future jobs when we have AI robots and many AI-powered services. But fortunately, since you're in linguistics, we have very educated and very empowered research professors who are leading AI research, so there's hope within CityU. So if you are depressed because of the state of the world, that's understandable. However, this is not my message today. I'm trying to tell you that there's hope. Now, of course, if you are worried about this, you may think about delaying your graduation, but that's not my message. I do want to remind you that our college does offer very exciting and highly ranked graduate programs. So if you actually are worried about it, please explore these programs in the future. What I do want to tell you is that changes does not stop. They do not stop. In an old Chinese song, the lyrics say it well, 變幻才是永恆，變幻才是永恆. We are indeed living in an ever-changing world with the rapid advancement of technologies, the uncertainty of geopolitics, and the daunting challenges of climate change and sea level rise, which will impact many major cities, including Hong Kong. All of us, especially you, the future leaders of our society, need to embrace change and need to have strong resilience. I take resilience to be an ability to stay with and finally overcome what was unexpected. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from challenging situations and unforeseeable difficulties. We know that we will be facing a highly uncertain future and many challenges. When there appears to be no certainty in our life, we need to look at things differently, to think and act differently. In the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, we try to nurture students' capacity to be adaptable and innovative in whatever circumstances they may find themselves in. We deliver research-led learning and practical knowledge. We cultivate multicultural competency and global awareness. We educate students to question, analyze, evaluate, synthesize, and communicate. These are the skills that are important to you as you navigate through this ever-changing world. On this commencement day, you may feel that you have come to an end of a major endeavor. And yes, indeed, you have. finish a major academic study, and it is worth celebrating. However, the word commencement also means the beginning of something new. Indeed, your graduation here is just the beginning of many possibilities. So in this special occasion, let me suggest a few things you may consider doing. Continue to learn new things and be curious. There are new technologies upcoming. There are new developments in different parts of the world that may open up new opportunities. You should continue to learn about these developments and continue to equip yourself with new skills and competencies. Read broadly. Especially with the rise of AI, we need broad-based thinkers who know how to do prompting well. Don't limit yourself to a single subject. Continue to think and learn about the development in your other disciplines. And again, I congratulate you with very, very good professors here who are doing and leading many interdisciplinary studies in our college and beyond. Learn from your examples here. Don't limit yourself also just to work and study in Hong Kong. Explore other parts of China and Asia, which will be the engine of growth in the upcoming decades. There are many good opportunities that you may find exciting and interesting. Be positive. Believe that even a difficult situation or an unexpected change can be an opportunity to discover your hidden potential, a chance to build up unforgettable memories that you may treasure in a lifetime. Be resilient. Remind yourself that you have options and choices to deal with all sorts of challenges in your life. A successful person is not someone that always stays at the peak. No one can do that. A truly successful person is someone who could persevere despite failures, could pick himself or herself up when there's a fall, and also can go through valleys and low points of life, and yet is in still anticipation of the next hill to climb. So stay connected also with your classmates, teachers, and friends. We're here to help as much as we can. These networks may not provide emotional support only, but also professional networks that you may need one day. With these attitudes and mindset, I think you, graduate of class of 2025, will be well equipped to handle whatever may come to you. Whether you are going to start a new job, ongoing to some new studies, or experience life in another country or social setting, whatever is ahead of you will be an opportunity to excel and a chance to make a difference. So I wish you every success in your life's journey. All the best and good luck.
Head of Department of Linguistics and Translations, Professor Niels Schiller, will address the audience. 請翻譯及語言學系系主任 Professor Niels Schiller 致辭。
Dear LT-BA graduates and families, you have made it. You have received your diplomas, and today you officially graduate from our university. You should be proud of yourselves on this achievement. I assume that most of you will have had some support from your friends and family, but without your own assertiveness and endurance, you would not be here today. This is an important milestone in your life, and you should cherish it. Also, on behalf of my colleagues, I would like to congratulate you on this achievement. I'm still relatively new to City UHK and head of Department of Linguistics and Translation for only 1.5 years. I do not know many students yet, but I am sure, and I'm not sure whether I have met and know any one of you personally so far. Nevertheless, let me try to relate to you some more. It is now more than 30 years ago that I graduated with an MA from my university in Germany. A big difference was that my graduation was much more sober. In fact, there was no graduation ceremony at all. I received my diploma in an envelope with the mail, and after I took my final exams and received the grade for my MA thesis, and that was it. One may say that this is German efficiency, but in my opinion, you are much luckier because this ceremony marks the end point of an important period in your life that is worth celebrating. Just a side note, when I obtained my PhD degree 3 years later in the Netherlands, I did have a real ceremony, so you don't have to feel pity for me. You have learned a lot in the past years about different aspects of linguistics, translation, and interpretation, and I really hope that you enjoyed what you have learned. I know that my colleagues are dedicated teachers who take care of their students and do their best in conveying their knowledge to students. Of course, you should let us know if you believe we could further improve our programs. Language and linguistics is such a fascinating phenomenon because it tells us a lot about human interaction, human societies, and the human brain. And you can observe and study language at any time, everywhere around you. Language is probably the most important invention human beings have ever made so far. Much of what we know of human beings much of how human beings relate to one another, be it in class, be it students in class, neighbors in a building, or politicians when they visit other countries, is conveyed via language. However, language is so complex that we do not completely understand how it works, which makes it an interesting object of study. However, this also creates a paradox because human beings invented language, and without human beings there is no language. Yet, we are not able to understand entirely how language works. Therefore, the discipline of linguistics will remain in the future, and there will be room for more research in linguistics. However, your study at City UHK should not only have taught you about your own discipline, but hopefully also a bit about life in general. I hope you have made some good memories in the past years and maybe also became friends with some people. Keep those memories alive and stay in touch with these friends. It is worth it, but you need to make some effort because it will not happen automatically. Since you are now our valued alumni, please stay also in touch with us. We'd love to hear from where you will go and what you will be doing after your graduation and where you will end up. We try to keep in touch with our alumni, and we may also need your help in the future regarding career advice and internship possibilities for the next generation of linguistics and translation students. Thank you very much for your support. When I graduated, I thought, okay, now I know how things work. Well, I have quickly woken up, and even now, 30 years later, after my own graduation, there is still a lot I have to learn every single day. I can tell you from my own experience, it never stops. Luckily so, because life would be probably boring if there weren't any new things to learn. You may have a different opinion on this, but for me this is certainly the case. What is probably the case for almost everybody is that life continues to be a learning journey that always has surprises, sometimes good, sometimes not so good, and we must deal with them and pursue our path to happiness. I wish every single one of you that you manage to become happy and satisfied with your lives. Your diploma from City UHK is a very good starting point, whatever your next step will be. Some will stay in the area of linguistics and translation. Others will switch topic and try something new. That's all fine. Good luck to all of you in your future careers. Take good care of yourself and others. And remember to stay in touch with City UHK.
We are proud to present our graduates of 2025. May I first call upon Professor Niels Schiller, Head of Department of Linguistics and Translation, and Professor Fanti Lee to present our graduating class of Doctor of Philosophy and Bachelor of Arts from the department. 有請翻譯及語言學系系主任 Professor Niels Schiller 及李慧森教授介紹2025年度本系哲學博士及文學士畢業生。
Doctor of Philosophy, 樊瑞。梁孝言。林秋汉。王秋成。黃思華 Rebecca。葉怡玉 Vivian。張婷。趙航。Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics and Language Applications, 歐子軒。翟佩欣。陳志朗 Austin。陳俊軒。陳俊榮 Jenny。陳俊賢。陳海靜。陳佩嘉。陳淑瑩 Yumiko。 陳慧心 cum laude。陳瑞雅 Jasia。周子晴。張正軒。張子媛。周耀天 cum laude。朱雅怡。徐秋婷。徐子琪。傅錦芳。黃麗璇。黃平珠。葉嘉文。林靜儀。林正賢 magna cum laude。林雨琪。劉俊銘。李靜怡。梁文欣。梁慧敏。林思美 Christine。盧嘉瑩。 盧子慧、吳嘉賢、吳淑瑩、施卓欣、蕭景堯、岑子欣 Fabiana、戴卓瑩、鄧浩欣、丁浩明、魏卓寧、黃正謙 cum laude、黃可穎 cum laude、黃君賢、黃偉曼 Renee、胡天欣 cum laude、李詠森 Winnie、邱樂彤、楊可瑩、楊瑞燕、姚浩慧、袁立維 Harris、 翁麗婷、Senna Bibi、周美欣、
May I call upon Professor Kenneth Au, Department of Linguistics and Translation. 有請翻譯及語言學系歐劍龍教授。
Bachelor of Arts in Translation and Interpretation. 陳海彤、張寶儀、周仲恩、鄭子晴、張美欣 Summa Cum Laude。 張婉琳、周善雅 Magna Cum Laude。 徐希怡、夏以琪、何卓庭、許詠琪、洪舒欣、郭怡晴、林卓欣、李超林、梁詠珊 Magna Cum Laude。 雷永陽、沈子明、沈婉瑩、杜家耀、曾善儀magna cum laude。謝曉瑩、黃欣彤、張海彤 Petra、congratulations. Please applaud.
Two graduate representatives are ready to give their speeches. 接下來有兩位畢業生代表致辭。May I now invite our graduate representative of Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics and Language Application, Ms. Wu Tianyan Tiffany, to say a few words on behalf of our graduating class. 請語言學及語言應用文學士畢業生代表胡天恩致辭。
Dean, members of the faculty, professors, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great honor to say a few words on behalf of the LLA graduating class of 2025. Time flies. The years have passed in the blink of an eye, and today we are graduating. So let us first give ourselves a round of applause for making it through these years. Congratulations, we did it. So linguists, ready to quickly review what has happened in the 4 or even more years? Let us recall our very first year as a CTU LLA student. Everything was new, well, except for the location, since most of us attended the lessons virtually on Zoom due to the pandemic. Still, do you feel the excitement and the anxiety? Excited for the new memories, yet anxious about the challenges ahead, and of course, the GPA. Do the emotions feel familiar? Yeah, we are currently experiencing the exact same emotions. The good news is, we don't have to worry about our GPA anymore. But what about the future? Where are we heading to after graduation? I'm sure this has been a concern for all of us. Some of us may become teachers guiding future generations, or some may become researchers uncovering new insights following postgraduate studies. Or some may become other professionals entering industries that may seem to be far from linguistics, proving the subject extends beyond hard knowledge and theories. It equips us with practical skills and ability for a variety of jobs. Nevertheless, the future is full of possibilities. Although it may seem to be uncertain, please do remember that we have overcome all the deadlines, the reports, and the obstacles that we have never imagined when we were younger. We have proven to ourselves that we are capable and we are ready to take on challenges. Throughout the journey, friendship is definitely one of the most invaluable treasures we have gained, carrying us through every high and low. We supported each other, worked together during late-night sections. The memories we built together will be cherished long after today. In the future, no matter where life takes us to, the memories will remind us how far we have come together and will become the motivations driving us to different destinations. Let us also take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to our parents and also the professors. Thank you to our parents who always have our back. And thank you to the professors for always giving such insightful lecture and for encouraging us. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. And I long for the day when it is widely understood that being a linguist does not necessarily equate to being a polyglot. Stay healthy, and cheers to the next chapter of our story. Good luck. Thank you.
May I now invite the graduate representative of Bachelor of Arts in Translation and Interpretation, Ms. Chan Mei Yan, to say a few words on behalf of our graduating class. 請翻譯及傳譯文學士畢業生代表張美欣致辭。
Good morning, Dean, professors, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating this significant milestone. I'm greatly honored to be speaking on behalf of the graduating cohort of BA in Translation and Interpretation, also known as BATI. Looking back, our 4 years were full of changes, weren't they? Our journey began with the shift from face-to-face classes back to Zoom, as we were hit by yet another COVID wave. But thankfully, our virtual university era was brief. And in our second year, normal classes resumed, as well as the emergence of ChatGPT. From then on, the question we get asked most as translation students shifted from, "Can you translate this to me?" And it changed to, are you worried that AI will be replacing your job? Indeed, the threat of job security is imminent, and technological advancements are reshaping all walks of life. But our professors taught us to think beyond just words. This is something AI can't replicate. Our department has provided us with the greatest courses, from basic translation theories to exploring translation in a variety of specialized fields. Some courses started to incorporate AI components, where we studied and compared AI-produced translations. We've learned that translation is more about cultural understanding and creativity, the human touch that no machine can replace. With what we've learned, we are well equipped to embrace any changes future technology advancements will bring to us. City U Hong Kong has pushed us beyond classrooms with exchange programs that broadened our horizons, internships that shaped our careers, volunteer work that reminded us of our purpose, and extracurricular learning programs that unleashed our undiscovered potential. These experiences have fundamentally transformed us. Today, we stand here not just through our own efforts, but through the support of many. To our professors, thank you for sharing your wisdom, your passion, and your life experiences. Your teachings will continue to guide us through every chapter ahead. And to our families, Thank you for your unwavering love and support. You believed in us at our lowest and cheered the loudest for us at our every success. We wouldn't have done this without you. And of course, to my fellow graduates and friends, remember the nights that we stayed up meeting deadlines and the countless discussions we had just to find the right words for our translations. This journey hasn't been easy, but having each other made it so much more enjoyable. 4 years ago, I couldn't even imagine speaking here today. I was a timid freshman who dreaded public speaking and questioned my abilities at every turn. But then I discovered a simple quote that changed my horizon. Your only limit is your mind. Think about it. How many opportunities have we missed because we convinced ourselves that we weren't ready? How many doors have we failed to knock on because we just assumed that they weren't for us? But every time I pushed past self-doubt with this quote in mind, I achieved things I never imagined possible. As we are leaving campus today, we face a world of infinity. Our paths can change with the smallest decisions. But these 4 years here taught me to fear not failure, but rather the regret of not trying. Your only limit is your mind. I hope this quote will encourage you as much as it had encouraged me as we enter this new chapter of life together. As the final Bati cohort, we carry a special legacy. Since 1992, this program has produced not just outstanding translators and interpreters, but impactful educators, government leaders, even bankers and lawyers. While it's bittersweet to see this program come to an end, but I couldn't be prouder to be part of this Bati community. Though we will part ways today, the connection we have with the Department of Linguistics and Translation will never fade. No matter which path we embark on in the future, I believe we will all thrive as brighter individuals. Congratulations, class of 2025.
This commencement is going to conclude.
I declare this commencement closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. 各位嘉賓請起立。